here is the segment that we are calling, What Does Timothy Mosgov Make More Than?
We got to create a whole segment deal.
Take her away, Lou.
We're going to have to create some music. So, you guys are
okay,
aware...
I'll tell you what, I'll hit you with music.
Oh, God. Let's talk about Timothy Mosgov. Timothy Mosgov, a guy who for his career has averaged 6 points a game and 4 rebounds. Not 4 offensive or defensive rebounds. 4 rebounds total for his career. In the finals this year, scored an average of 2.3... Or, excuse me, he scored 8 points in the finals. So, to give you guys an idea. That's...
Right.
Ooh, he is walking away with $64 million from the Lakers.
Yeah, that's...
Shocking.
That's crazy. Joakim Noah is making what? $8 million more than him?
Joakim Noah, well, and that's one of the things we put together. Yeah, Joakim Noah is making, $8 million more than he is. That's shocking.
Crazy. That's crazy. And then the Lakers also signed Jordan Clarkson, who some people like, for 4 years, $50 million, though. 50.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
That's and that's not a symptom of this NBA. That's a symptom of the Lakers Lakering like crazy.
Mosgov, what did you say yesterday? What you showed me the rankings of the centers in the NBA.
So here's how it went with the centers last year. Out of 76 centers who clocked at least 15 minutes on the court this year, number 76 was Roy Hibbert. Obviously, Hibbert's gone.
Right.
We don't know where he's going to wind up. If he winds up with an NFL team, he'll probably be working Progressive Auto Insurance or something.
That'd be weird if he ended up on an NFL team.
Oh, that would be an NBA team. Excuse me. We don't know if he's going to wind up with somebody. Everybody's saying, hey, the Lakers, you screwed up. Actually, they improved because Mosgov was rated the 75th best player. And in my industry, with sales guys, you have something that's called the pay step, where guys who've been doing it for 1 year to 8 years make this much, but then the real pay step is when you've been doing it for 9 years. Apparently, we found the pay step in the NBA, and then your pay explodes. We found the pay step for centers in the NBA. It's 76 to 75. That's the real step right there. That's where guys are going to get paid.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous,
crazy.
Man.
This is crazy. Just to put this into perspective for you guys, I did a lot of note taking yesterday, and I wanted to put some things together. I wanted to give y'all an idea. Now, to give you an idea, in comparison, his $16 million a year he's going to be making for the next 4 years. Steph Curry will be making $11 million this year. Put that into perspective. Granted, in 2 years he'll be the highest paid player in the NBA, but $11 million for Steph Curry.
Also, he has that dad shoe deal with Under Armour.
He does, but he's getting paid for those dad shoes, dude. He's getting paid for those dad shoes.
I like those shoes. I'm going to buy those shoes and wear them only when we record, just for YouTube.
Well, yeah, they help your circulation out.
To give you an idea, compare it to other sports. Mosgov will be going home with this year in 2016-2017 season. He'll be taking home more money than 30 of the 32 starting NFL quarterbacks. He'll be taking home more money than them. He'll be taking home more guaranteed money than any quarterback in the NFL this year. He'll also be taking home more money than every wide receiver and every running back in the NFL. Every one of them, he's getting paid more. We have guys that are going into the Hall of Fame easily, like Adrian Peterson. He's going to out-earn Adrian Peterson this year. Just, man, think about that. Also, here's another one. If you look at Mosgov's entire deal, if you were to take his entire $64 million and you were to compare it to this season, he is making more money than the Arizona Diamondbacks. The entire 25-man roster is making $59.6 million. He's taking home 64. So he will make more money than that entire 25-man roster.
That's not great.
And also staying in baseball, the last two Cy Young winners, last year's AL and NL Cy Young winners, Dallas Keuchel and Jake Arrieta, he will be making more money than both of those guys combined by approximately $1.1 million this year.
Not bad.
Ooh.
I think...
Ooh.
Well, so does that mean... Okay, so are we expecting Mosgov to really take a step forward here because he gets playing time now, or...
I can't wait to see if our audience hasn't seen these. Go Google Timothy Mosgov commercials, and he has done these commercials for some local bar there in Cleveland. and he's a Russian guy. He barely speaks English. He sounds like he's tone deaf. He sounds like Andre the Giant or something. And he's doing these commercials where he's wearing his jersey backwards, which isn't a joke. Like, they don't tell you why he's doing it or something. It's not like, the deal's so great, you'll get turned around. You know, it's nothing like that. I can't wait to see the commercials that he does in LA. Those are going to be fantastic.
That's pretty fantastic. That's pretty great. I think,
No, I mean...
Poor Timothy Mosgov, you know?
Poor him. What are you talking about? Poor him walking away with $16 million a year.
He scored 475 points last year. Steph Curry made 400 threes last year. he scored 75. He scored 75 more points than Steph Curry made threes. That's fucking ridiculous.
Well, here's the funny thing. If you search for Timothy Mozgov highlight videos on YouTube, there's not one that's more than 38 seconds long. That's as long as they are because they can't show you the same two plays 14 times without getting bored of it.
He gets paid roughly $500,000 per assist. He had 33 assists last year.
Oh my god. So do the Lakers have any chance at returning to relevancy in the next? I would say I'm going to put it on this: 7 years. Are they back? Are they back to relevancy, not contention? Relevancy in 7 years.
Nobody is under contract in 7 years, so maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. They're gonna have the guy they just drafted, and probably D'Angelo Russell.
Well, the thing about the Lakers, why I never count them out, is because they're LA and because they have that history and because they can attract free agents by being LA. I never count them out, but man, if you don't see them make the playoffs for 5 years, I wouldn't be surprised.
This is great, man. This is great. I'm loving this new NBA. Fucking go Milwaukee.
It's pretty crazy out there. Guys, did y'all have anything else that y'all wanted to discuss on the show? I'm sorry, this was kind of a shit show. They got
how many are there any more things that Timothy Mozgov makes more than?
Well, those were the top 10. Those were the ones that I wanted to put together. If some of the ones that didn't make the list but were up there. So another one that Timothy Mozgov makes, if you wanted to make more money than Timothy Mozgov just will make in 2016, if you were a NASCAR driver, you would have to win the Daytona 500 for the next 12 years in a row. That's what you'd have to do. Or you would have to win the Sprint Cup. You'd have to actually win the NASCAR championship for the next 3.5 years.
That's not bad.
That's totally doable.
Jimmy Johnson's got
so
this. Right. Yeah.
Oh, dude, we're gonna call Rusty Wallace out of retirement, and he'll take care of it.
Rusty fucking Wallace.
But yeah, it's pretty atrocious the things that Timothy Mozgov makes more money than, and the Lakers should be ashamed of themselves. Russia should be doing backflips right now. Russia, or not backflips, but the kicky dance that they do whenever they get low.
Kicky dance.
The kicky dance that they do in Russia. They should be ecstatic. No, but the entire state of California. I wish David were here today so we could just blame this all on him and his shitty state and just tell him how inferior. You know what? Australia, delete your country. California, delete your state. You're done. You don't get to do this anymore.
You heard it here first.
So Lou continuing to make enemies. He's got Russia, Australia, and California.
No, I just said Russia
calling for Texit now. You just keep piling them
Russia
up,
should
Lou.
be ecstatic.
Hashtag Texit.
But okay, well, fine. Fuck Russia.
So I guess we should finish off today's episode.